It's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Bayern Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things reggae girls, reggae boys, and sports. Peace out.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, we're going to analyze the Jamaican game versus Haiti. Jamaica defeat Haiti by 3-2. Jamaica start the game very well, and I must say, give credit to the Jamaican team. Give credit to Coach Al Grimson. People going to critique, or we're going to say, we're going to analyze the game, my beautiful people. But I have some special guests. It's going to be a jam-packed show tonight. We're going to have the guest, Craig Butler. We're going to have the coach, interested to see what's going to happen on the panel. And not only that, we're going to make sure that we're taking the phone call whenever the thing is ready. But my beautiful people, I am not going to bring on the guests until you guys stop what you're doing, hit the like button, and subscribe. People want to get to 25,000 subscribers. We see a lot of people are calling right now, but people, you guys have to smash the like button. Come on, people. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to break down the game, people. We're going to do that. Without further ado, people, we'll bring on our first guest, and he tell us how he feel, and then we'll continue to add the people to the stream. So, people, stop what you're doing, but first and foremost, tell them how important it is to hit the like button. People, come on, people, drop a donation down in the comment section. Tell them, coach, how important it is to support the movement.
Yes, if you want to support content, you want to support the Reggae Boys and Jamaica, you have to support these channels like this. Like, subscribe, look up $10 donation here, whatever it takes, and things like that to keep this content available to you. If you're watching now, it means you're interested and you like what you're seeing. And now it's your turn now to add to the program. Call in and give us your 2 cents, what you think, and we would love to hear from you. All right.
Without further ado, guys, let's bring on our next guest, Mr. Craig Butler. And Craig going to tell you how important it is to hit the like button and subscribe to the thing. Craig, good evening. Welcome to the show, Craig.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Mr. Butler, I've never met you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's bring on our another guest. This man said know a lot about football. He went to high school with Ryan LFC. So people, stop what you're doing now. Hit the like button. We don't want for a big like. Mr. Butler, if you can spin your phone like this to get it out YouTube site, we would appreciate it. But without further ado, David, the man himself. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show, man.
Blessings in the air and give thanks for there and the presence of greatness, both yourself and Mr. Butler and big coach, the caster, and bless up.
Yes, sir. Talk to me about the game. Talk to me about the game, Craig. What are your perspective of the game before we get into it?
I think that we started a strong team. I think Michael Antonio, Young Whisper, and Leon in the middle, and with Demarai Gray on the left was a potent strike force. And I think the coach saved his best team for last for this game. And I think they played very well. I think that's all the talk about Leon and my saying he's playing a different position, providing leadership support and creativity to the team, making the passes. You know, if you look at the header that he set for Michael Antonio, you can see that he's in a different mindset. He's in a mindset of assist and support versus being creative and trying to score on the wings. So I think the team really needs to stop though the side back. A lot of inviting passes where opponents can cut you off. You know, you're inviting danger when you keep passing the ball back and through the sides. But all in all, we got the goals. I think Shamar Nicholson came on and did well. I can see that he's losing weight and he's getting fit. And I think Young Whisper did well for the time he was on the pitch. And I think that the team, Daniel, yeah,
Daniel Johnson.
Johnson. Daniel played very well, very good role today. And I think they're doing well. What was the bad part about it is the defensively we have to learn how to mark in the box. A lot of the goals that are scored on us are scored from set plays, corners, crosses with big strikers. You know, if you notice, you know, a man scoring in one time, he's a big boy, scored on you one time, he shouldn't score on you again from across, you know. So we need to work on that. But I think all in all, good victory for the team.
Yeah. Coach D'Costa, you hear Mr. Butler speaking about having these squares stop conceding this set play and all of them stuff there. As a coach, what would you do going forward to stop these squaring coming down from that right-hand side?
Yes, well, first of all, I would apply pressure on the passer. The goal that scored against Jamaica, the header, you saw Daniel Johnson running alongside the Haitian player rather than recovering the defensive position and stopping him and turning him eventually. So that player was able to get the ball out to the wing, which was crossed into the box. Now, into the box, you had the equivalent of 3 center backs, nobody marking anybody, everybody marking space. And the space has never scored a goal. People score goal. So one of those center backs should have attached himself to that striker and run with them, jump with them, get in his kitchen. And even if he does win the header, he can't get the power he normally would, the way he did when he was unencumbered and nobody challenged him. You understand? So man-to-man marking, run with them, jump with them, clear the ball. These are fundamental things that we have to instill in. If defensively, we're going to be an effective defender, because most of the goals are scored on these set pieces. The rest of the world really work on these set pieces and really punish you if you are not ready to defend them.
Yeah, talk to me, King David. How we go about stopping these square from coming inside of the box? It seems like it has been happening for us for the last 2.5 years. Under Coach Tapper, under Coach Paul, no Coach Al Grimsey, and we have a video analyst. Seems like we're not doing a lot of work on the training pitch to stop these square coming inside of the box.
So first and foremost, we need to take more pride in closing down squaring opportunities, right? That's the first thing. But for me, I can pardon the defense line, because one thing about defense is you need cohesion and you need continuity. If you look at today's defense line, I don't think a lot of those players would have played together before. I think they played together before in the past, but they weren't the ones that were there like last game. So we keep on mixing and chopping and changing. So that might have an effect on how we defend. Yes, we do need to be more alert when the squares come across, but first we have to stop the squares from coming across. I think that's a major thing we need to do. And I think we need to be communicate better. I think keeper and center half them, we need to communicate better. Even the fullback them, if we come around on the cover, I think we have to communicate better. And something for work on, because it's been happening time and again. So I think it's something definitely to work on the pitch and training.
Yeah, Craig, what are some of the positive, the coach make a lot of change in the first game, coming in this game, make a lot of changes. This seems like this is one of his strong team going against his 80 team. What are some of the good things that we did today that make us look much better than 80 and win this game?
Well, as you could see, the team came into its own. Demarai Gray, a great play on the left side, cutting in, inverted winger, taking those shots, very difficult to read him. And the funny thing is, he plays like Robin, even though you know that he's going to do it, you still don't stop him, And they with Young Whisper on the left side, that power and explosion, you could see he's running past him, doing well. They had to take him out one of the times. But that potency up front with Mikel Antonio literally as a battering ram and running on them as well. And Leon behind, masterminding. I think that was really good today. It was good. That was always my personal starting team, And seeing it in the first half, you could see that they really wore down Haiti. So that when in the goals came in the second half, it was a tired Haiti. It was a really tired Haiti. The left back must have been dead because Whisper was running him to death. Um, what I'm really happy with, even though Leon is my player, yeah, and I developed him, what I'm really happy with is the unselfish nature in which he's playing, the leadership role that he has taken up in the team. I mean, that header that came to him, he could have, the old Chippy would have taken it on his chest and tried to kick it with his left foot on the volley. Yeah. Instead, tuck the chin and set it back for Mikel Antonio, and that was really good. What I really think they need to work on is a transition from defense to offense. Yeah. The Lembiska, I mean, he lost a lot of balls today in that position, dribbling forward. He needs to keep it simple, play the 1-2s, go down and whip the crosses. Goals don't get scored on the wings, guys. Goals get scored in the middle. So the more crosses we put in, is the more opportunities to score we'll have. And that's what I was looking for more from the wing backs going forward. Those crosses. Whisper had a good cross over to Mikel Antonio, albeit wide. No, it wasn't Mikel. It was Deshaun Beckford, albeit wide. And when we talk about the way the defenders are shifting and changing, these guys have been in the squad for a while. They were in the squad for the Gold Cup, Maybe the wing back, no. But what I didn't like on that cross, though, guys, is
Damian Low cross, this first goal.
Yeah. When you looked at the cross, Damian Low and Beckford were outside of the near post when the ball crossed. So there was really nobody challenging him. Yeah. And that's not about working together. That's about somebody taking responsibility. I was a central defender. And when I played that central defender, if that goalkeeper that calling me, I am going to make sure I am there to challenge that ball with that center forward. Yeah? And you must have done your homework before you play the game. Them are a big center forward. They do a lot of crosses. That's most of where their goals are coming from. We played against Haiti before. It's not our first game against Haiti. But again, a good, we won the game, and we won the game convincingly. The scoreline does not really reflect the state of control of the game. Jamaica control the game today.
Well, as it relates to the header, right, Craig? The guy that headed the ball, he was free, right? So how can you say that someone was free? What in your opinion makes that player free, or allow that player to be free? If it's not communication or cohesion, what allows for that player to be free? Yes, they're taking control of the play, but losing sight of the player is one. What would allow them, our two centre half, to lose sight of the player?
Let me explain something. Damon is our captain when Andre is not on the pitch. Yeah? Damon is a leader. I played central defender. No centre forward like that supposed to have a free head on you. You must organize your team, and your team must listen to you. Yeah? When you're a central defender, Deshaun Beckford is a baby. Right? Damon is the leader. Don't get it twisted. Don't doubt it for a second. Deshaun listens to Damon. He's the new kid on the block. Right? So Damon is the leader. So he should be organizing and talking all the time. Yeah, not just in terms of the build-up, but in terms of the defense. And for that man to get a free header like that, Damon, some love you, you're my boy, but we're going to fix up that, right? Let's have a fix up that. Yeah. And that comes from being authoritative and leadership. You watch a man. I have this one. You watch that one. Go around yourself. Watch a man on the back post. Supposed to be talking. Yeah? That man not supposed to be free in the box. Twice. Not once.
Yeah.
Twice.
But coach, I know you want to come in, coach, but let's plug in this other goalkeeper. I am really Andre Blake need to do better, man, with him speaking inside the box, man. You seeing it as a goalkeeper. You leading that back line. You supposed to see when the ball go wide, you as a goalkeeper, you pay attention to the ball, but at the same time, you're looking in front of you. Who is picking up the center back? So the goalkeeper need to communicate more better. Because if I was in that goal, I would know, say, hey, who is picking up? They may know, we are Mark. Look around you. We don't do all of these things. One of the few things that killing this team, we don't know when to press the ball, stop the square from coming inside the back. We don't know when to pick up and close space. All Damian Lowe should pick up that person, and Dushan Brenner is the one who doing the covering. But we're not speaking. The football, the game is all about speaking. And if we're not speaking, and if we're not covering each other and doing the right proper thing, first and foremost, that ball that Dexter, he should never make that ball come cross. Yes, make it difficult for him to
absolutely. I saw it too, because
closing on space.
He went to him and then he turned him back when the ball is crossing.
Yeah.
Run directly and block that ball.
Yeah.
You're correct.
And that's why
It's not supposed to be, oh, Damon is going to get the man. We are not there on the pitch.
Yeah.
You can't hear what Damon was saying and wasn't saying. What I'm saying is that they have to just work on the cohesion, work on the leadership, do a lot of training drills where crosses are coming in and strikers are coming into the box. I had this problem at Mona the other day. Yeah, I found that over the last 2 years, maybe 50% of the goals scored on me were scored from corners and set plays. Yeah, headers. So for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, all I worked on was communication, organization, and winning the ball and transition. And it was good. Last game we played was really good. 7-1, with a lot of defenders scoring and a lot of leadership coming out of the back.
Yeah, fair enough. But before I come to your coach, I want to big up Boza. Can we all agree that Shamal Nichols should change the game? We're going to get into that. We're just doing phase by phase. Big up yourself for your donation. People have almost 1,500 of you guys in the chat. I will not even have 100 likes. People, stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. You guys get good people here to analyze the game. Don't make us stop it and I beg for like. Just do the nice thing, no people. Once you come in, hit the like button. If you want to donate, you put something on the board. But hit the like button, stop what you're doing. We have 138 of you guys haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button. But coach, I know you have been wanting to say something, but go ahead now. You have the opportunity.
Yeah, of course. The goalkeeper is the person that sees the field best. He's back. He's the last person who sees the field best. The problem I have with Jamaica is what I call hero ball. The defenders will drop back and, like I said, marker space. And I used to always assign one captain of the defense, and he has to organize his box, or else he has hell to pay if he didn't organize that box. As you saw, all of them both our better were standing back there watching. You understand? We need worker bees and then one king. You understand? Worker bees go and mark players, run with them, jump with them, win the headers, all that stuff. We didn't have that. We had everybody dropping back, trying to be the hero. We don't need that. I had to cut that out of a lot of teams. When I first approved them, I said, no, your job is to mark, tackle, clear ball, and defend. You understand? Your job is not to run back and sit in front of a goal. How many times do you see a lot of players run back and are standing beside the goalkeeper as the team is attacking them? As they're being attacked, you see them run and stand beside their goalkeeper, anything like that. You have to cut that kind of mentality out of them. You are workers. Your job is to tackle, win that ball. Now, one person can remain free in case when two players challenge to the ball spills out. They're like a sweeper system type thing, but you understand that? And that's normally the captain of the defense. He remains free until there's a threat that he has to go deal with. But right now, Damian Lowe did not turn his head when that ball went out to the wing and look and said, threat, and try to deal with it. You understand? And as a captain, he says, you, mark number 10, you get 9. You have to do it immediately. That's what I train my teams. You immediately have to go and mark that person and run with them.
Absolutely.
And that's not happening here. You understand? Dealing with threats. And even on corner kicks, Jamaica just stand around. And there's no clear roles of what you have to do in order to repel this attack. Like I said, the one person in charge of defense, some of these keepers, some of these American keepers that I deal with, like Brad Guzdan, I had a close opportunity to do. He is the most vocal keeper. You understand? And if you even tell you to mark somebody, you don't mark it. He's in your face. You understand that? He's not afraid to get up in your face and challenge you to do your job and things like that. Don't come stand next to me and try to be the hero and clear the ball off the line. Go and stop the man from scoring it in the first place, from shooting. Stop it from the wing. Daniel Johnson stopped the man from squaring the ball out into the wing in the first place. And then where's the Demarai Gray turned the ball over in the up the top? You understand that? The inception of play led to the midfielder dribbling into the area, and then it off to the wing. The cross comes in, and the man heads it in the goal. Failure, and fatal failure led to a goal.
Okay. So, people, listen. I know a lot of you guys. I'm getting a lot of missed call, but we're going to do it. We open the phone line. 30 minutes in the conversation. We're just having a conversation, going through back and forth with some of the stuff. So, I'm not forgetting you guys. But, David, yes, we talk about how can we approach and fix the defense. But going forward for this Jamaican team now, right after that, the Asian score, Demarai Gray link up with Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio. All three Jamaican players involved of the creativity after equalize. Talk to me.
All right. So for me, I'm seeing the chemistry is right up top because, as Craig said, Antonio is a battering ram. We know that Demarai Gray, we know him quality, and we can see that Leon Bailey, when he's relaxed, excellent. But I have a question to ask Craig, right? Craig, I was saying that for us to start Bailey and Whisper, in your opinion, they're starting in the correct position where Bailey should, in my opinion, I'm saying that you know them players them better, right? So I'm saying that if we're starting both of them, why not play Bailey where he was in the second half? Because if you realize when Shamar came on, Bailey went further right? And Shamar played as a second striker. So I'm saying that why isn't it that we're playing Whisper as a second striker and Bailey wide right from the get-go? You would understand why is that not happening. And in your opinion, you would think that it's the best thing to do to start Bailey second striker and Whisper wide right?
Yes, Whisper is not just creative, but he's also powerful. So when you start a player like that against a wingback, remember, if we have reserves that are as good or even better, we're going to have quality coming to a tired person. Yeah. If you look at when they took off Whisper and Shamar came on, somebody was saying that Shamar changed the game. No, Shamar didn't change the game. Shamar found somebody out on that left side that was dead. You understand? He was dead on that left side because Demarai Gray was running him ragged. Yeah. And what we didn't have before Leon started playing in the middle is someone who was made in the link-up passes. The transition from the midfield to the top four, the top three, you always had a long pass going. If you notice, when the balls come to Leon, Leon is slipping them through the holes. And he's making the right changes when he's making them. Whisper is young, he's creative, he's powerful, he's skillful. I mean, look at the first shot of the game. Where did it come from? Answer the question. Whisper.
Yeah? He did left foot shot, yes.
Yeah, cut it, left foot, boom. The second ball, power pass the left back, and he had to kick him down. Yeah? The third one, him piling. You know, so, and then foul him. So it's, when you can have someone that is able to wear down a player like that, okay, Whisper might score the first half or he might not. But the second half, whoever comes on, is going to have half of a player left opposing him, you know? And
Craig,
so
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question about Whisper? The physical nature in which the Haitians played him, was that something new for him? Because, I mean, they roughed him up. They tried to and then kick him down, and they're just really rough with him.
Yeah, no, Whisper is raised in the agoge of football. Phoenix is not the place for everyone. Yeah, you know, Ryan was there for a little while. This is a place where when training is finished, you have 6 back-to-back 400 meters with 3 people running, and the one who come last have to run again. You know, this is a place where you're 13 years old and you're playing against 19-year-olds if you're good enough. You know, so Whisper's coming up. Whisper Leon. If you notice, in their videos, they always say, even when they're younger, they were saying, listen, I've always played with older players, so when I play with players bigger than me, it's no problem, you know? And that is the situation. Whisper is not afraid of anybody. Whisper is probably, if he's not the strongest, because Mikel Antonio obviously is a powerhouse. If he's not the strongest attacking player, he's the second or third. He's not a young boy playing against adults. He doesn't look that way when he's playing. He's 6'3", you know, 6'4", you know, a power, a muscle, you know, explosion. So don't think that these things will intimidate him. I think that at his competitive nature, he wants to play. You know, the minute that he came off, he's like, "Coach, I want to play." You know, I said, "Listen, you have to buy the time, relax." You know, and the good thing about it with players like Leon and Whisper being in the team is you have players that are coming out. Those two are coming out of the developmental academy. Then they're developed at the same place. So the system that they play is the same. So they know the runs that each other will make, you know. And if you notice, Leon finds him a lot, you know. And Demarai Gray is also very good friends with Leon. People don't realize it was Leon that convinced Demarai to come and play for Jamaica. They were together at Leverkusen when Demarai was on loan there. Yeah. They were good friends there, and they you know, he would convince him to come. Okay. So for me, I'm happy with the progression that I've seen in the team, the improvement, and it's coming. And you know, the midfield doesn't look so bad again. When you have two, if you notice, he has two midfielders, right? He has what's his name? The Latibodier.
Yeah.
And he had
DJ,
right? And then you had Leon playing in front of them. If you notice, there were not many long balls going through. The balls were playing to Leon, and then Leon was doing the distribution closer. You know, one of the things we always say is connect the dots. The further away the pass is made from the striker or the winger, is the easier it is for the defender to intercept. The closer it is the harder it is for him to intercept. But if you look at the creativity that